Producing over 500 hours per week of talk radio, GCN Live is a world leader in talk radio. Archives for the following program can be found at gcnlive.com.
Welcome to the Naseema Omer Show, produced by Genesis Communication Network. You can find the Naseema Omer Show by going online for online streaming at gcnlive.com. That's GCN for Genesis Communication Network, live, live.com, or you can go to naseemaomer.com and enjoy the show, listen to archived files after the show, and share it with others as well. Keep a pen and paper handy because I will pass out a phone number or phone numbers and websites to you that pertain to our show today as well. I'm very excited to have Dean DeWolf and Ray Domingo from Silver Botanicals as guests on the show today. Hi, Dean. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Naseema.
Hello, Naseema.
Thank you for having us.
Congratulations on the new show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm so happy you had the time to be on as guests on my show here to talk about Silver Botanicals today. But before I go into that, I'd like to just give a little brief background to our listeners about yourselves.
Sure.
Okay. So, Dean, you are a chemist and a master formulator, and you have spent many, many hours conducting experiments, doing research. You have a passion for science, and you still do, and understanding the natural world. Your fascination is with the amazing properties of silver in particular that led you to the vision of Silver Botanicals. You are also very passionate about liberty and individual freedom. And through Silver Botanicals, Dean, you accumulate your skills and passion on a daily basis. And you are the first one to pick the phone when people reach out and call the number that you will pass out soon. And I'll talk a little about Ray as well, and then I would like each of you to elaborate a little bit more on your background and perhaps a little about where you attended school and how you ended up in Austin, Texas now.
Sure.
Okay. And Ray Domingo is the co-founder and vice president also. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention that. Dean also is the founder and president and CEO of Silver Botanicals. Ray, you're a co-founder and vice president of Silver Botanicals as well, and are the resident IT technician. So you are the techie guy, and so much more, and so much more. You're involved in the operation, the marketing and sales, and may I add that you do a fantastic job there. Ray, you contribute to the art, design, and web development. You are passionate about health freedom, learning about health secrets, and exploring natural alternatives. Ray, you were trained in the use of essential oils. I think over here I have a note by Care, and later introduced Dean to essential oils, which is a big part of Silver Botanical products. You enjoy experimentation with nutritional supplements and interesting foods as well. So with that, who would like to go first on elaborating a little bit about your background and how you both ended up in Austin, Texas, and with Silver Botanicals?
Ray, you want to start it off?
Okay. I came to Austin, Texas after I had gone to school for media and such, and so I thought there might be a career here for that kind of thing. But really, I gravitated away from that, and I got into more computer sort of tech things that was something that I felt to be more compatible with basically my talents. And so I went on to do that. And, I was at a point where in my life where I was basically like, okay, doing IT services is fine, but I would really like to start something more significant like a business. And, it seemed like, and Dean had a similar feeling, at that point in time too. He wanted to get away from, the whole sort of job rigmarole, and he wanted to create something on his own, and so he did. He just started, formulating things, and so my talents kind of came in to support him with the website and some of those things that I was capable of doing, and, basically things kind of naturally evolved, and, I never suspected I'd be doing this, but I'll tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. I think it's a great outlet, and I think we're doing it pretty well, so I'm pleased with what what we're doing, for sure.
Isn't it so important to really enjoy what you're doing on a daily basis, whether it's your means of living or something else? I mean, it just makes a world of difference, doesn't it, Ray? Yeah,
and I was like in the habit of doing work for, different contracts, setting up systems and business, back-end systems and all this, for all various accounts. But now, since I'm doing it for my own company, for this mission, it makes it so much more enjoyable, and it makes me want to take the extra care and time and everything to just do it, with more passion, essentially.
Dean, how about you? Thank you, Ray. How about you, Dean? What's your background?
So I'm a native Texan, and I grew up in Houston and went to school here in Texas. I've always been, since I was a little kid, fascinated with science and math, and had a particular interest for chemistry. I don't know where it came from exactly, but since I was very young, maybe at the age of 8 or so, had chemistry sets and was fascinated about the material world and understanding how it worked. And so I went to school knowing exactly what I wanted. I wanted to get a chemistry degree, and I went to Southwest Texas State University in San Marcos and got my undergraduate's and master's degree in organic chemistry there. Very interested in how, with organic chemistry, how different things come together in biological systems and in just more of the world that we commonly interact with, and how chemicals react and form new compounds, and how the cell works and all that sort of thing. So I was really focused in on organic chemistry, and after college, I probably went through, maybe for 15 years, had about 8 different jobs in industry, spanning from analytical chemistry in the semiconductor industry to process development in the semiconductor industry to developing green technologies for coal-fired power plants, and even working with some companies that made MEMS devices, which are little microscopic machines, working on that. And then finally, my last job before Silver Botanicals was in a government consulting kind of company, and that's really where I decided this is not for me, working for others, particularly like the government, and the kind of things that they were working on was not really, I found it to be almost repugnant and wanted to get away from that type of work. So I realized that I wanted to try something new. I had just met Ray. We met at a Ron Paul event. Really, in essence, it was a political event.
It was the convention. Where they were electing, delegates and all that. We actually tried to become delegates, but they weren't very fond of Ron Paul people. That's another story. But
yes,
interesting day.
Yes. I think I had an opportunity to be there. I do vaguely recollect the event you're talking about, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ted Anderson was there. And at that time, I wouldn't have known you anyways. I wouldn't be able to recognize you, but I do frequent Austin. And next time time I'm over there, I really would love to meet you both in person.
Oh, yeah.
And, that Ron Paul effort was amazing, So you met each other there, and then that's how you got to know each other, and you took off from there?
Yeah, Ray kind of introduced me, and, coming from a chemistry background, I wasn't that keen and aware of all of the issues associated with a lot of the synthetic chemicals that was on the market and that consumers were using on a regular basis. And Ray introduced me to essential oils, which was kind of my first foray into better understanding, natural chemistry and the benefits associated with it. So once he introduced me to that, I started becoming aware of these kind of environmental toxins and these toxins that are in the various products that we use on a daily basis. The first that came to my attention was the aluminum salts that are in deodorants, and I recognized the mechanism by which those aluminum salts work by blocking pores under the underarm, which prevents sweating, which then ultimately leads to, preventing odor. But that mechanism, I realized that, why is that good to block up a normal bodily function of perspiration under the underarms, which is, known to be a detoxifying mechanism and things like that, why would that be just okay just to block something like that up? So I went about trying to find, products that didn't have aluminum in it, and we didn't find a lot of effective products like with deodorant and other all-natural products. And so I thought, using my background in chemistry and Ray's experience, that we could come upon potentially a better solution or a more effective solution for the deodorants out there. So that was the kind of the beginnings of Silver Botanicals. We probably spent a couple months working on various formulations. Since I was aware of colloidal silver for a while at that point and knew its benefits and wanted to exploit those benefits along with that of the essential oils, we thought that those two ingredients would be excellent candidates to work synergistically in our formulations that we were developing. So we did use those, and after several months of developing formulas, we came upon some that was really working well in terms of keeping odor at bay for a full day, and sometimes even longer. We were finding a longer effectiveness for these formulations. So that's kind of how we got started. Okay.
Thank you. I hear that music coming on, and what that means is we're going to take a short break here and come back. Come back, audience. We want to hear more about Silver Botanicals and its benefits.
Are your Google search results killing you? Unflattering content in blogs, news articles, online reviews, social media, or other sources can jeopardize your reputation, your business, and your livelihood. Let Reputation.com help. Our patented technology will make the truth about you more visible while pushing down unwanted negative content. Improve your Google search results. Call Reputation.com at 1-800-831-0771 for a free consultation. That's 800-831-0771.
What would your life be like if you woke up each morning with new vitality, feeling better than you have in years, and you noticed a difference in your sleeping patterns, blood sugar levels, and had a sense of well-being overall? There's something that is changing thousands of people's lives, and you could be one of them. It's called Heart and Body Extract. Sharon Harris, co-creator of Heart and Body Extract, talks about the positive effects of Heart and Body Extract.
What happens with the formula Heart and Body Extract is it's giving the body the necessary vitamins, minerals, amino acids, enzymes, and phytonutrients so the body will heal itself. And yes, the body does have the ability to balance blood pressure, balance cholesterol, clean and unclog the arteries. It can also work on balancing the circulation for diabetics. So the body is an amazing thing. It simply needs some help, so it has the tools to heal itself.
Heart and Body Extract gets results. To order your 2-month supply, call now, toll-free at 866-295-5305. Order online at hbextract.com.
There are hundreds of silver products on the market today, but there's nothing like the astonishing health benefits of the multi-patented One Silver Solution. Boost your immune system at a great price with our Silver Solution Liquid, starting at $12.95 a bottle. Now available in regular and extra strength. That's half the price of the leading competitors. Call 844-USILVER for your free catalog, or go to OneSilverSolution.com. OneSilverSolution.com. There is only one Silver Solution.
By now you know that wireless technology like cell phones do in fact pose dangers to the health and privacy of everyone. Block-It Pocket's wide range of products are unmatched in providing the protection you deserve. No scare tactics, just common sense. BlockItPocket.com offers quality American-made options to alleviate and eliminate these invisible dangers. Learn more at BlockItPocket.com or call 888-315-9618. BlockItPocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS? Then get on board with the Tax Admiral and let us steer your way to financial freedom. The IRS is the largest collection agency in the world. They can freeze your bank accounts, seize your car, home, will garnish your paychecks and benefits. Don't take on the IRS alone. I can fight for you using industry secrets that can help stop the IRS. I'll cut your penalties, slash your interest, and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely. We're an A-rated company with over 30 years experience helping people clean up their mess with the IRS. And we have a 95% customer satisfaction rating. If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS, are facing an audit, a lien, or levy, then call me right away.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
This is Sharon Hunt. Before using Heart and Body Extract, my energy level was very, very low. I could only walk a few feet and then would have to sit down. I was tired and lethargic, but after taking Heart and Body Extract, my energy level has improved greatly, and I can now walk longer distances without getting tired so fast. Thank you, Heart and Body Extract.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Naseema Omer Show on Genesis Communication Network. That's GCNlive.com. Today, I am interviewing Dean DeWolf and Ray Domingo of Silver Botanicals. And in our very initial segment, we covered on the birth of Silver Botanicals and how it came to be. Dean, thank you so much for explaining that, and I am so happy, and I know that I am not alone when I say thank you for developing a product, particularly a deodorant, that does not have those aluminum salts in it or any other harmful stuff in it, that we can put on confidently, topically, knowing that when it seeps into our body, which is within 20 seconds something applied on your skin goes through inside, it is going to not hurt a person, or it's not going to in turn make your liver or other systems work even harder to get those harmful products out of the system. I have so many questions to ask you, but before I dive into more on that particular product, can you explain to us how is your silver different, and why is it in the product?
Well, our silver is different than most of the other colloidal silvers out on the market because, there's a lot of confusion out there as to what is colloidal silver. A lot of companies will sell colloidal silvers that are actually just silver salts, and there may be some chemistry kind of details here that kind of can get confusing maybe to the listeners, but these silver salts really are not truly a colloid. They're just silver salt solutions. And while they are effective, they do have some drawbacks. One of the most commonly referenced drawbacks to these silver salts that are sold as colloidal silver is that if you take too much of it, it can lead to a condition called ageria, where the skin gets blue over time, and that process is just a photochemical process similar to that of what happens when in old-time film, whenever we developed film with silver, that were just silver emulsions on the film, that wherever it was exposed to light, it would get darker, and wherever it wasn't exposed would be the light areas. And these silver salts, that if you consume too much of these silver salt solutions, the salts get deposited into the skin, and then when you get exposed to sunlight, it darkens the skin and leads to that blue tinting.
Is that reversible, or no? Then a person's stuck with that blue
It's
coloration.
kind of like being tattooed, and it's pretty much there. There's not a lot of serious health consequences outside of the cosmetic effects that it has that is bad, but needless to say, most people don't want their skin to be that happen to their skin. So that is we don't use silver salts. Our colloidal silver is something that's different. They're true colloidal particles. They're, say, around 20 atom clusters of silver metal that are freely floating around in solution. And these little particles, nanoparticles of silver metal, are what make our product unique, that we use this type of colloidal silver. There's so many other types of silver products out there. There's the protein-bound silver. There's chelated silver. There's all sorts of, and almost in my view, is kind of gimmicky products out there that kind of present silver in some newfangled form that they claim to be superior to others, but there's a lot of it's hard to understand exactly what is it about their silver that makes it unique. We're very open about what our silver is, that the size, the nanoparticle size of it, and how it functions. So,
I love the deodorant you have, and it's in a roll-on, and it feels nice and cool and refreshing with its application. And typically, I do not have to reapply it unless I shower again in the same day, or I go in the hot tub, or I'm sweating in, so I'm, in the shower again. But typically, once I shower first thing in the morning, I use the deodorant. And that reminds me, I need to order some more. And don't let me forget, I do want to pass that website out. Oh my gosh, that segment went by really fast. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas, is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states. Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS? Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely. We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS. If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
Don't
complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
My dad was 59 when he collapsed from a heart attack late last year. Just this past August was when we spread his ashes on the St. Croix River. I loved my dad, but boy was he stubborn. He hadn't been to the doctor in over 25 years. His excuse? He simply couldn't afford it. He wasn't a rich man by any means. At less than $107 per month, LibertyOnCall.org would have been the perfect alternative for my father. Don't wait. Go to LibertyOnCall.org right now, for not just your sake, but for the sake of your loved ones. Again, that's LibertyOnCall.org.
My name is Don Wiskin, and at 42 years old, I suffered a massive heart attack and was told I'd be on disability for the rest of my life. What did I do? I created Extendivite, a garlic and cayenne mix of 7 herbs which rebuilt my heart and gave me back my life. For over 17 years now, I have made this formula available to you so you don't have to suffer the same thing I did. Clean your blocked arteries and strengthen your heart and boost your natural immune system. I'm 60 years old now, and I still work every day. To get your Extendivite, call 1-877-928-8822. That's 1-877-928-8822, or visit heartdrop.com. Extendivite is only $69.95 for a 2-month supply of either capsules or liquid.
Extend your life with Extendivite.
So you've got to take a state construction license exam or certification. Can't decide on what books or what chapters to study? Discover right now how you can eliminate unnecessary books and wasted study time. At contractorexam.com, our study materials zero in on state-required test topics in an effective, multiple-choice format. So whether you're a plumber, electrician, general contractor, or other construction-related trade, contractorexam.com will help get you prepared. Visit us at www.contractorexam.com today.
Is negative content or comments on the web affecting your personal or professional reputation? Unfavorable comments, embarrassing pictures, videos, legal documents, and bad tweets can ruin your personal life, your career, or your business. It happens a lot, and it's just not fair. But what can you do? Reputation.com can protect your good name. Get a free consultation now at 800-831-0771. That's 800-831-0771. Call right now for a free expert reputation analysis. It's easy to squash the unfair attacks with our patented system, and the analysis is absolutely free. Make the best things about you jump out in searches. Protect your personal and professional reputation, your business, and your income. Get your free reputation analysis from Reputation.com right now. Call 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771. 800-831-0771.
Welcome and welcome back to the Naseema Omer Show. Today I am interviewing Dean DeWolf and Ray Domingo of Silver Botanicals. Welcome back, Dean and Ray.
Thank you.
just before we went on break, we were talking about deodorants, and you were explaining, and you finished explaining about the different types of silvers and what may be found in the products and its effects or side effects, etc. I have a little personal testimonial to share with our listeners as well, with first-hand proven experience that I went through myself in using this wonderful Silver Shield deodorant made by Silver Botanicals that you formulated and offered through Silver Botanicals. And you have two different versions. You have the Silver Shield deodorant and the sensitive formula as well. I tried the regular one, and what I found was, you were so correct, 100% correct when you told me, well, it's probably just a little more tingly after an immediate shave underarms or a wax treatment or something like that underarms, and then it should not really irritate for even a second if it's not freshly shaved or anything. And you were 100% correct. And I love that product, and I love the size of it because it travels with me everywhere. And it is time for me to order again. So where would I go to order, Ray or Dean?
Good, Ray.
I know the answer, but I just want our listeners to know.
Well, we have them on our website at silver-botanicals.com. They're also available through, we offer them as well through Amazon. But I also believe you offer it through your Longevity store. Is that correct?
At the Longevity store, thank you for bringing that. At the Longevity store, yes, I am an independent distributor for Longevity, and we do offer various products. In particular, we have a very good high-grade qualities of essential oils and essential blends. So if anyone is interested in, pure essential oils or essential blends or other products, we do have them in my shopping cart that is on the NaseemaOmer.com. But for the Silver Botanicals, what I would like to encourage my listeners to do is, if it's okay with you, Dean and Ray, is to give you guys a call or go to your website and just say, Naseema sent you there, or put a note in the website.
Yeah,
Would
sure.
that work?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and if they call and reference the show, we'd be happy to give them a discount. It's most easy for us to do it if they call in and place the order, and if they mention the show, we'll give a discount to show our appreciation to your listeners.
Excellent. That is excellent. So listeners, please call Silver Botanicals. Talk to Dean. He's the one usually picking the phone up, but you may find Ray as well, and let them know that you heard of them and their products on the Naseema Omer Show.
Yeah. And our number is 855-452-8847.
Thank you. Could you say that one more time, please?
Sure. It's 855-452-8847.
Excellent, excellent. And Silver Botanicals does have a little dash in between the silver and botanicals.com.
And so like you were saying with our sensitive skin formula,
yes,
we do have a sensitive skin formula. Both our deodorants, original and sensitive skin, use essential oil blends as part of their ingredients. But the sensitive skin formula, we take down the essential oil blend concentration, and we remove some of the oils that some people can be sensitive to, like, for example, bay oil and cedarwood oil we remove from the sensitive skin formulas, and that typically provides for a formula that people don't have irritation with. Like you said, though, if you do shave, it's good to give it some time after you shave, because there can be some stinginess associated with essential oils coming into contact with freshly shaven skin, and that's the primary, reason why there can be some burning or that type of sensation if you do it right after that. But if you don't, if you give it a couple hours till after you shave, it's typically, there's no sensation like that.
And I love the sizes that you offer your products in as well, because, I travel quite a bit, and they do fit very easily into my luggage. So even if they're not checked in, I can put them in my little Ziploc plastic thing to take it through the TSA. Yes, I do fly. I do fly. I cannot.
Yeah.
It's impossible for me to drive all over. But I always opt out unless I'm frantically running late, and which I tend to do run a little bit late sometimes. So another thing that I love. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that we do our deodorants. They do come in that roll-on form and in a spray form, and we also have refills because both of those applicators are refillable. It's kind of our way of trying to provide a lower cost. It helps reduce the usage cost for our customers. If once they have the applicators, they just buy the refills and refill it.
I am so glad I did not throw my little deodorant container away. I saved it for a picture because after the show is done airing, I am going to put a YouTube file together, and then I like using those static pictures in there of, a live product with a background or something like that. So that is amazing. Another product that I really like, while we're talking about odors and stuff, maybe we want to cover some of the other products, is that foot one. What exactly is that one called, and why does it work so well?
Good, Ray. You want to take that one?
Yeah, that's our silver foot shield, and that is a product that basically, there's certain things, that, shoes, all this, there's just things that thrive, in those environments. And so what we've put together is stuff that is designed to, balance and, bring about like a healthy condition there. So essentially it is, it's choice essential oils, and it is colloidal silver, and there are higher concentrations in that than some of the other products because of the sort of job it's being employed to do. And so it's I think it definitely hits the mark, and it has a decent scent, and so it's about deodorizing and basically bringing about healthy skin conditions. So it's it's one that actually we've seen that one appreciate because people are realizing that it's very useful. And so especially after, for instance, the summer where you have like sandal season and all this, and and then people get out of that mode and then they jump right back into shoes and they spend like the winter basically running around in shoes. I mean, your feet are basically just thrown a bunch of they just keep working and nobody ever really gets time to take care of them. So it's a great product, a very practical product for those who want to address some of that. So
and what I like is, again, I like the little size, and you have different sizes, is I stick one in my dance shoe bag because I love taking more classes and workshops. And when I'm traveling, sometimes I travel to attend specifically Argentine tango workshops, and they do have them in Austin, Texas. Hint, hint, if you ever want to check that out. And also my gym bag. And so, again, very versatile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And very practical for these purposes. We also, by the way, offer 2-ounce sizes of these products. So we have small versions, generally, of our stuff that is good for either travel, going to the airport, or putting into a gym bag or a pocketbook or in your car, your pocket at that rate. And so, that's available as well.
And it gives our customers kind of a low-cost kind of evaluation trial product so that they can just try the product before investing, the larger amount for the larger amount.
And you also have this fantastic silver tongue oral disinfectant. Now, why is it for the tongue specifically rather than you hear mouth rinses or gum rinses? Why is this one for labeled as a tongue oral disinfectant?
That's really just the name of the product. Okay. It's kind of our play on the aphorism or silver tongue. Someone who has a way of speaking. It's just a play on that, but really it's just a mouth rinse or a mouth wash. and it's really become a very popular, probably our second most popular product at this point. And there's a lot of dentists that have integrated it into their practices. We have probably about at least 5 dentistries that are regular users, and they use it in their practice. So it's kind of been tested by professionals it has been shown to be very extremely effective for helping with oral maladies and just helping just promote oral health in general, which is a very important area of health.
Do people need to use it more than one time a day, typically after brushing their teeth, or what's the best time and process of using the tongue oral disinfectant, mouth rinse?
Definitely before bedtime. Yeah, that's definitely one of the best times. But the thing is that, you can use it as much as you like, or, you can use it sparingly, and you get very good effects. I've come to the point where I used to use it a lot, and I've realized I don't need to use it as much. And so basically I'm realizing that it's very effective at, tablespoon, teaspoon type of bounce, whereas before I might swish around like half an ounce or something crazy, where it was a little too much, but it was just because we had it around. But, and another thing about the name, we're actually in the process of giving the product a refreshed name because we want to avoid the word disinfectant, so it's going to eventually be called Silver Tongue Oral Care, and it'll be more labeled as a mouthwash. So even though the name was Legacy, we kind of held on to it. It's probably best that we give it something that's more identifiable because it is indeed a mouthwash. It's not. So that's just one of those things I just want to throw out there so that people know.
And you can use it too. You could use it as also a substitution for toothpaste. You can put a tablespoon or whatever works for you in your mouth, and then brush with it, and it's very effective. I mean, the bristles of a toothbrush are typically well suited just for plaque removal, but and you can also use it and add it to your water floss or your water pick a little bit to that tank, and it really kind of gives you a fresh feeling after using your water pick.
Okay. Let's get back after this quick break.
This is Dan Pilla. Do you owe the IRS money you can't pay? Are tax debts crippling you? I've defended people from the IRS for over 30 years. I've helped thousands, and I can help you too. I wrote the book on IRS settlement, and I'm telling you, there's no such thing as a hopeless case. Call 800-34-NO-TAX to finally get free of IRS debt. With the IRS's new programs, there's never been a better time to solve your problem. Call 800-34-NO-TAX. That's 800-34-NO-TAX, or my website, danpilla.com.
Are you tired of commuting to a job that makes someone else rich, working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? Do you hate spending hundreds of dollars every week on daycare, having someone else raise your children? With our opportunities, you can start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss, work from home, and live a happier life. At Be the Boss Network, you'll find hundreds of work-from-home opportunities that you can literally start today and be earning money as soon as next week. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You get to be the boss. Get out of the rat race. Work from home. Go to freedom106.com right now and change your life today. That's freedom106.com. Go to freedom106.com and start earning money as soon as next week. You be the boss. Go to freedom106.com.
A lot of people's lives and bodies are out of balance. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops optimize pH level and get rid of harmful waste and acid. Just a few drops in water restores vibrance and energy and gets you back in balance. Now order 2 bottles and get $10 off your order. Sign up for monthly auto shipping and save 25%. Call 800-518-7615 or visit alkavision.com. Alkalize your body. Supercharge your health at alkavision.com.
My name is Bill Bonner, and I have an important message. Right now, the highest levels of government are struggling against an inevitable crisis, but they're about to lose control. When this happens, it will rip our country apart in ways you never imagined. From where we shop to the family you want to protect. Look, I've made predictions like this before. A few years ago, I warned that the housing prices would collapse. Before that, I warned that .com companies would crash, and they did. Those who listened had a chance to save themselves. But this has nothing to do with the stock market. This will affect us all. I've posted a free video at $downfall.com. Maybe you'll disagree with my conclusions, but first you need to watch this video and see the facts for yourself. You can watch the video for free right now by going to $downfall.com. Again, that's $downfall.com.
Silver has always been nature's very own antibiotic, and only one system allows you to produce an endless supply of nano-sized silver solutions right from the convenience of your home. Silver Lungs. With the addition of our unique lung delivery system, respiratory infections are targeted directly, where traditional oral administration simply cannot reach. This pioneering method also preserves the original particle sizes and delivers your silver solution directly into the bloodstream. See the Silver Lungs generator and lung delivery system at silverlungs.com. That's silverlungs.com.
Your house is under attack. Every day our homes and families are attacked by harmful gases, mold, and pollutants caused by everyday activities. According to the EPA, indoor air can be 5 to 100 times worse than outdoor air. And the American Lung Association states that poor indoor air can cause infections and chronic lung diseases such as asthma. Protect your family with a complete indoor air quality package from Wave Home Solutions. Wave ventilation units for basements and crawl spaces reduce moisture that nourishes mold, odors, dust mites, and expels gases and pollutants. Add the Wave 6-stage air purifier to get rid of the viruses, chemicals, and pollutants upstairs for a complete indoor air quality solution. A healthy home is the best investment you can make. Visit WaveHomeSolutions.com. That's WaveHomeSolutions.com or call 888-758-WAVE. That's 888-758-WAVE.
Wave Home Solutions for a healthy, comfortable home.
We use mobile devices right against our bodies every day, but growing scientific evidence has emerged showing serious health risks associated with exposure to EMF radiation emitted from these devices. The solution is Defender Shield, the most effective mobile radiation shielding ever developed. Defender Shield blocks virtually 100% of EMF radiation from cell phones, tablets, and laptops, and starts at just $64.99. Buy now at DefenderShield.com. For 10% off, use promo code GCN. DefenderShield.com, the worldwide leader in mobile radiation shielding.
Welcome back to the Naseema Omer Show. I am talking to Dean DeWolf and Ray Domingo of silverbotanicals.com. That's silver-botanicals.com is the website, or you can call Silver Botanicals at 855-452-8847 and let them know that you heard about them on the Naseema Omer Show, and you'll get a nice little discount. They have trial size products, and I have tried many of their products, and I absolutely love them. In particular, the deodorant, the foot spray, and the tongue mouth rinse. You were talking just before we went on break about adding a little bit of it to a water pick. What is a water pick?
Well, water pick are those devices, those oral devices that you have a tank or a reservoir of water, and it just kind of at a high pressure shoots a jet of this water through a pick-like device that's connected to the tank, and it really helps for kind of dislodging material from in between teeth, and really is kind of almost a substitute for flossing.
I see. Okay. Thank you for explaining that.
Sure.
Yep. Also, you have botanical sea serum, which is very nice. It goes on very smooth. It feels good on the skin, and you can wear it under a moisturizer or makeup. Why would this one stick out over the so many vitamin C products out there?
Right. Well, we feel that we've really priced it right. When we've looked around the market, we've seen that a lot of these vitamin C serums are quite expensive. So we feel that it's a good value, and it includes a lot of the ingredients that people are looking for in a skin serum. It has MSM, it has vitamin C in it, hyaluronic acid, ferulic acid. It also has colloidal gold in it, which has been a lot of people. There's been a lot of research or looking into this and found that colloidal gold can be very beneficial to promoting skin health and things like that. And it's got a blend of about 15 essential oils in there that are all known to be good for skin health. And so, like oils like neroli, really kind of rather expensive oils, neroli, helichrysum, frankincense, fennel. There's probably a blend of about 15, I think, essential oils in our vitamin C, in our botanical C serum. And so it's really just a good all-round skin tonic, skin serum.
I love it. But, I've been only, when I had it, I ran out of it, the many things that I need to reorder now. And I'm glad you told me I can just buy refills for these things. But I was hesitant in using it more than once a day. Is it safe to use more than once a day?
It is, but that is probably a good amount, a good frequency to use the serum, because it is pretty concentrated. Okay. And people find that, and I found that using it once a day is a good amount, and either in the morning or at nighttime. Mm-hmm. If you apply it more, it can get a little sticky, and it really kind of leaves your skin very moist and all that. So if you apply it more, it might actually get a little bit of a sticky quality or something, like that. So it's once a day is a good amount.
It's a good amount. Excellent. And I didn't feel like I had to be super cautious going out in the sun or anything with it. Of course, with my other moisture layered on top of it, etc. But I want to
there's no phototoxic chemicals in there, as far as I know.
Okay, thank you.
And so you shouldn't be any worry about that. And I know that Ayurveda says that you are to apply apply like your vitamin C serums before, and then apply your moisturizers after. This is what some of the people tell you. There are these great salt called the Herb Bar, and they were giving me their regimen.
Okay. Well, thank you. I hear the music real quick. There are other products, also pet products and home products. Please visit silver-botanicals.com and tune into the Naseema Omer Show again next Saturday. GCNlive.com. Thank you. Thank you, Dean. Thank you, Ray.
Have a good one.
Dr. Joe Wallach is not your typical doctor. Both a veterinarian and naturopathic physician, Dr. Wallach asked, why does America spend more money on health care by far and yet ranks 50th in health and longevity worldwide? The doctor believes that people should be empowered with a basic understanding of nutrition, then take charge of their life to attain optimal health and longevity through nutrition, not by toxic prescription drugs that lead to side effects, requiring more toxic prescription drugs. Talk about being dependent on drug companies, to our own destruction no less. This is clearly a deadly recipe. Doc Wallach's message is resonating with an increasing number of Americans who are waking up to all the government and big pharma manipulation of our healthcare system. I like what Doc Wallach is saying and doing to enlighten people and have joined forces to help this tireless crusader spread his message. Visit GCNminerals.com and listen to Dr. Wallach's Deadly Recipes lecture. It makes a lot of sense, and I invite you to join the GCN Minerals team. Go to GCNminerals.com. That's GCNminerals.com.
Earthquake, floods, winter storms, prolonged power outages, or war. Each of us have had that moment when we recognize that we need to be better prepared. We typically do the same thing. We start with food storage, then we address the need for water. But have you considered heat storage? I'm talking about staying warm in the cold. Here are some things for you to consider. How will I keep my family warm? The standard answers are firewood, coal, or propane, but the problem with that if you need to be on the move is you can't take it with you. Another concern, there may come a time when you need to stay warm without smoke, like in times of war. There may even come a time when you can't burn fuel. The answers may be simpler and less costly than you think. For these answers, go to FortressClothing.com. Again, FortressClothing.com has the answers to your heat storage dilemma. Don't get stuck in the cold. FortressClothing.com. You'll never be cold again.